Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday. I am VS Speaks Royally. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all also remember to hit the thumbs up and share me out if you were able to do that. How are you all? So many in the chat. Lydia, I just have to say, mwah, mwah, mwah. It's good to see you in the stream. I know how difficult it is during the week. You know, I've had my difficulties too. Work can just pull and tug you a little bit. And I'm seeing so many of y'all. Hi, everyone. Hi. All right. My boss is here, so, I have to bring it. Woo. All right. I got my banner going. Let me get over here to this side of the house. Let me do my disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. As I do each and every Sussex Saturday, I read my favorite quote that I found on the Archewell site. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. Such important words. I want to remind everybody the World Central Kitchen is seeking donations to feed those that Hurricane Beryl tried to, yeah. So, of course, do I have the link ready for y'all? No, because, that would only seem right for VS to have it right. But let me get it. I'll get the link to that, and then you can always donate directly to them to support them and all of their efforts. So and then we're also taking donations for Hajj season. So you'll see that on their site, but I'm going to just drop the link to donate. And you all can decide how you wish to give. It is up to you. It goes directly to them. Those that are old school Sussex squad will know. It's going to be a long looking link. Oh, and it won't even. Okay. I'm going to have to. Let me just do it this way and see if it works. I had it in one of my other live streams. I'll have to find it, but just search Google World Central Kitchen. You can get to their site. I don't know why today wants to be a little difficult, but that's okay. Donate to them. Just a little Harry and Meghan picture, with the American flag in the background, just to remind some. Okay. All right. While Well Child has a magazine out, and in that magazine, they highlight Harry. Go figure. I tell you, squaddies don't love Sussex Squad. They don't miss nothing. So there is a video. There's no sound to the video. Repeat, there's no sound on the video from what I've listened to now. I will stop it immediately, although now YouTube is giving content creators a little option to remove music. So I might be able to get away with sharing things now. Ooh, a little easier. Anyway, here's the video. And there you go. Recognition. And some want to disparage Harry and or Meghan's name. Don't play with us. Now you see what the title says. Sussexes don't buy awards, because yes, that is that little smear and narrative is being pushed. And I said, and get the scooter out of here now. Y'all who are squatties understand that reference. So it's pretty neat. I'm glad in a way they didn't have music because, yeah, I haven't seen the feature on remove the music yet, but there you have it. Well Child, a charity very close to Harry's heart, helping children who are born with ailments and need hospitalization, especially. I know most, it's usually open heart. So, all right, just wanted to highlight that. Harry's brother, Nacho. Let me take down my banner so you can read. As you see, matches that are lit and the fire is going across, and then the power of stepping away basically stops the disaster. Nacho. Woo! Thanks to the squaddies that are sharing that, because yeah, I'm telling you, nothing gets past the Sussex squad. I'm just different points and times, but there's eyes everywhere, and I'm loving it for us. Okay. All right. Let me come back over and reminder, just a reminder. There is a reminder in the description that on the 11th of July, 2024, Prince Harry will be honored with the Pat Tillman Award at the ESPYs. So you need to check your local time zone for when it will air for you, or set your DVR to catch it um, in the East Coast time. So just want to remind everybody the ESPYs that are still being talked about, and there's going to be a few little tidbits scattered, Baby Deranger, as well as in Trash Time. Okay, so getting into Squatty Corner, um, let me first say kudos, give claps, give all this. The Sussex Community Events gave an update, and thus far, over 53,000 has been raised towards the Invictus Games, which is the link is pinned to the top of the chat, but that is the annual giving campaign thus far that started in May. We're in the month of July, 53,000, very over 53,000. So kudos to everyone, yay, woo, who have given, no matter the amount, have shared the link. It's very important that it gets shared, yes, because if you're not able to, someone that you know may be able to. All right. So just wanted to share that fantastic news. All righty. Now, this is not a slam on the person at all, um, but it was funny as all get out to me, and some of the comments that were received under this particular comment had me in tears. Let me get my life together so I can go through it. So, hopefully you didn't hear that cough, but if you did, excuse me. So, I labeled this free memberships gone wrong. So, not to, it has nothing to do with those that gift memberships, because YouTube makes a decision on who receives them. But what happens is that if you're in the clouds and you're the ranger and you listen, you come to the streams, no matter if it's this one or many others, and someone gifts memberships and you did not opt out, YouTube says, "Oh, someone's gifted. Oh, you're up. You get a free membership." So one of the memberships that was given this past Thursday, hmm Independence Day, they did not. They were very vocal and they stepped forward, and I thought, "Oh, okay, no problem." I have to give myself a moment that I don't laugh. And again, it's nothing against the person, but at least they were honest about it. Because if they had said something crazy in channel membership, I would have blocked them anyway. But here we go. So this person said, I'm not subscribed to this channel and don't want a free membership. So I had to do my whole explanation. This is YouTube. I don't have a control over it, nor does the person who is being generous and gifting a membership. So it expires. The person, when you get a free membership, you're not charged, and then it expires after 30 days. So just be mindful for all the derangers out there. As much as you like to hang out in the clouds, YouTube knows, okay? And they just might out you. All right. Again, the annual giving campaign, as I've mentioned, yes, I'm still working towards the 10K subs. hmm The person should have subbed anyway. Hey, you hanging out in the clouds. But there's merch, channel merch, and then there is Trash Time merch. Get yours at the link that Nightbot drops to the store. Okay. I don't see names. I don't see addresses. You buy directly, and then I just get, or I was getting notifications when someone happens to purchase an item. I don't even know what item it is. And thank you for those who are clicking and looking, because I do see those notifications in studio. I appreciate you all. All right, pre-trash time. Um, a situation that may have been tragic turned out not to be, and I'm talking about the Denmark royal family, just changing little gears here. So they confirmed that Queen Mary, while in Greenland, was hit by somebody on a scooter. How that even happened when there's security. Yeah. Sometimes it pays, sometimes it doesn't. And Frederick, let me just say, don't play around. Okay. Your wife of many years, don't play around. All right. She's fine from the reports that I read. So, but I just wanted to share, when I saw that it was a scooter incident, it just hit a little differently seeing that someone else was riding around on one. And I was like, I hope that's not where he's at. Okay. Get your laughs. I'm going to behave till, for the most part, till I get to trash time. All right. Baby Deranger, why is H receiving so many awards? Don't people know he's irrelevant? And why is he outshining the left behinders? His brother has desperately resorted to riding around palace grounds on a scooter to try and look relatable. He's making our monarchy change. His Majesty the King must remove all titles. Baby Derangers always goes with that because that's what the trolls and derangers always say, remove their titles. But it's just hilarious to me. So, Baby Deranger, I mean, I'm glad you've woken out of the nap that you took. Scooter is, yes, the word of the day. I don't know why that's funny to me, but it is. He might have should have gotten on a bike like his brother, his little brother. Since you want to cosplay and try to be relatable. Mhm. Okay, let me jump into comments. Woo, there's over 153 comments. I believe they must be all hellos because don't know. I'm just going to scroll on up here and see. Let me pick a little spot and then work my way down. My screen keeps jumping. Thank you. Who was that posted that? Church Nelly? Thank you, Church Nelly, for posting the link to World Central Kitchen. There you go. Click there, look for the donate button. You will see that some information is saying Hajj, and then just give. I'm sure they'll give you the option how you want to, but either way, if it's for Hajj or if it's just overall, because they are helping the victims. Sunshine, good to see you. You said it's good to hear me, and it's good to see you. Woo! All right. Y'all just roll with me, because I'm feeling good. All right, Nightbot's doing its job. Hopefully, I haven't missed anything important, but if I have, I'm sure y'all will post it again. I'm seeing hellos. Oh, some love has been dropped on me, Lorna. Okay, y'all are too sweet. I need you to, I love y'all. Okay. All right. So, Karen, I highlighted this because I wanted to come back to it about, the latest spin is that Harry's being used to profit the award. They couldn't get it one way, so they're trying a new approach. Mm. So they're using Harry, they're saying, to garner attention for an award that was well known before Harry's name was attached to it as a recipient. Those of us in the US who are sports fans knew of the ESPYs, knew of the Pat Tillman Award. So, um, okay, I just had to give I had to give it a pause before I really. The boss is saying, Mrs. S. For someone who is irrelevant, the haters are spending a lot of time trying to discredit him as well as deflect from non-royals sitting in the royal box at Wimbledon. Oh, I've seen it. Oh, have I? Oh, I've seen it. And the people that they left high and dry when they claimed bankruptcy, those people sitting in the royal box doing all that smiling, some folks are not happy with y'all because you left them high and dry when you had bills that you didn't pay. Okay, I'm not even in trash time. Let me keep on working through the. I have one more comment. Joyce, this made me chuckle as the intro was playing. Joyce said, "Sweet William is driving girly on his scooter." Driving girly. He looked like he was like, "Please, Lord, don't let me fall off," which he didn't fall, but electric scooter. Scooter and pegging, how well do they go together? Okay, let me get over here. Okay. I see so far three drops of love here towards me, so I'm going to address those and then get back over to Lorna says sports milestone woo. I butcher names. Biniam Jerem of Ethiopia became the first black cyclist to win a stage 3 at Tour de France. Get out of here, really? I'll have to look for someone not riding a scooter. I'll have to look for that. That's so awesome. Thank you for that, Lorna. For the love that you dropped on me, maybe return unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. Okay. Raffaella, grazie, grazie, grazie. Maybe return unto you 1,000,000,000 times. If I knew how to say that in Italian, I would. Okay. Joan has a little thing here for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Joan. Let me read what you said. VS, I learned from Baron recommended the Royal Read that Brits ran the same playbook when America left. America was ridiculed and told they'd never make it and would return. Sounds very familiar. I mean, it's just like US politics when they wanted to replace Obama with somebody mid campaign and then they wanted to get rid of Hillary mid campaign. And now here we are. Okay, I'm just saying. Same playbook. Sometimes it's hard to get the scourge of the so called founding fathers off you. All right. Now, for the love that you dropped on me, maybe return unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. Okay, this is for the three of you. Let me get to my spot. Let me hurry up because some of y'all try to be slicksters. Okay, here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you both. I mean, both, all three of you, so very, 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 very much. All right, let me. See what I mean? I know y'all so well. I know y'all so well. This is hilarious to me. All right, hold on one second. Let me do this. V, thank you. Thank you for the love that you dropped on me. See, I knew it. I knew it. I appreciate it so, so much. May it be returned unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. Okay, this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. Okay. Uh, okay. Let me read this first. My boss says, who's been a member for 31 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have to add some more emojis for those that are like long, long term, and I so appreciate it. Okay. Ooh, let me read this without laugh. Okay. I will haunt this channel forever. A guilty pleasure where I feel no guilt. Thanks, VS Speaks. You're so welcome, boss. You're so welcome. To you. Okay. Woo. All right. Let me take this. Educate. To you. Okay, Lottie, you popped in just in the nick of time. I love y'all. I love y'all. Okay. Educate, haven't seen you in a bit, but it's so good to see your name pop up in the chat. Let me see you say peace and love to all the squaddies. I'm on my way out to the beach. Ooh, enjoy. Get a little sun for me, okay? And may the love that you dropped upon me be returned unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. Lottie, for the super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May what you've given unto me be returned to you 1,000,000,000 times over. This is for the two of you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. So, thank y'all both. Okay. Oh my goodness, y'all are starting out. Let me see. Have I missed anything? Joyce of the Royal Rhoda got Sweet William up. You with that, yes. And there's a comment coming up in trash time just to address how suddenly you being papped in behind palace walls. Come on now, but we don't see absent lady moving around. Okay, let me come back over here. Although she doesn't live there, allegedly. Okay, Mrs. says Churchill, unfortunately, if you catch that nacho fish, you would have to throw it back because you wouldn't be able to do anything with it. LOL. You know what? I'm just going to keep on moving through the comments. Hey, Defraudin, how are you? Good to see you. Y'all really should check out Defraudin. He does gaming. So I don't know if Sis Hilda's in the chat yet, but if not, listening, they used to, what was it? Not The Living Dead, but there was one of those games. Hilda was hilarious if you ever watched her gaming channel at the time that she was doing it. So let me come on down. Hello, 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 hello to everybody that has come in. Mrs. says, so why the bluegrass are they here? The Rangers are truly well, I mean, I'll tell you how in other YouTube hauls, some people gift to see if some of the ops, as they're called, are captured in a sense and outed by getting a free membership. But I, I was taken aback. I will admit initially I was like, oh, you're not subscribed. Okay, I get that. You don't have to be subscribed to get a free membership. But then I don't want the membership. Well, I don't know what to tell you. You shouldn't have been in the clouds so often that YouTube felt that you should have been awarded one. Oh, oh Lord, membership. Lecture. Okay, back to lurking. And hello to you. Let me see. Joyce is on one even before we get to trash time. How did Sweet William get in Greenland accident with his scooter? You better stop it, driving girly. You better stop it. Church Lily, that's what I said. What the hell? Mary hit by someone driving a damn scooter? Yes. And they were completely like, per the reports. But Helene, how are you? Let me see. You're saying hello, BS squaddies. The more they squeal and holler about the Sussex work and awards, people are checking and finding out the truth. That part. They tried to make it, and I'm going to get to a certain group of Rhoda that just feel that Harry should be the one. That always Harry and Meghan got to go to people who slam them. Y'all better get your lives all the way together before the lady in black gets your lives for you. Or from you, should I say. Marshall is saying, yes, sure, it wasn't Willie who did hit Queen Mary from his dorky scooter. I initially thought, wait a minute, where is he? Because he is supposed to be going on some trip. I'm just, exactly, where was he? I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that initially. Okay. Lottie says, I've seen on another podcast that Scammy is at it again. At what? Trying to sue Megan for something that is non existent? Is that what you're talking about, Lottie? I'm not trying to check for the scammy one, but if that's what you're talking about, uh, yeah. Let's come back to this for trash time. I'm almost there. Let me see. Lorna is saying, Mrs. S, I love watching the Tour de France. The scenery is beautiful and the mountain stages are something else. Yes. And how they ride around. Oof. Mm. Climbing, coming, coming down. Mhm. All for success. X. Um, Fun stuff on scooter ride. Well, I mean, there's something to be said about that scooter ride and scoot, scoot, ride that scooter. Nafisa, peace and blessings unto you. Little Mac, obviously a photo opportunity as royals are not supposed to be pap. Boom, that part, Little Mac. And there is a comment coming up that addresses just that. Yes. Okay. All right. um, let's see. Hattie is saying, Karen, let them keep on doing and saying all these negative things about the U.S. and things associated with the U.S. They are just alienating themselves more from Americans that have good sense. True. Don't come here trying to get American dollars for your BS Earth-ish prize. Um, and then talk, all craziness about us, but want our dollars. Get out of here. And then y'all, those two that came over here, Absent Lady and Sway Sway, cosplaying couple of the year, leave a huge tax bill. What they should have been doing is paying that. Well, anyway, let me move on. I'm not in trash time. Lorna said, this is how stupid the media is. The ESPYs have been on American public TV for ages. It's one of the most prestigious, um, I guess, sports awards or awards regarding sports. Yes. I mean, it's prime time. ESPN, the ESPYs, we all know about it. Yes. People just, folks just want something to say when they don't know what to say, and then they make themselves look even dumber. Um, Big Eyes, who used to work for P. Diddy. Some of y'all know who I'm talking about, who, you know, Kensley. Okay. I saw some craziness that she said. I'm just going to leave it at that. I saw some craziness that she said. Ooh, whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I leave this area, come back. I'm going through the chat. I see one. Y'all are just, don't try to make me cry before I go in the trash time. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Okay. Alan. Okay. So, Sunshine, thank you, thank you, thank you. To you. Elaine B, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alan is saying, where was Wee Willie's helmet? Good question. Because, if he wants to be an example and still relevant, he needs to put a helmet on his head. Okay. But thank you. hmm My boss gave me something. Mm. Mrs. S, thank you for all you do and for keeping me sane in the face of mother fathers who often want me to lose my religion by talking smack about the Sussexes. Thank you. You all keep me. Woo, to the four of you for the and here's Hattie right here. Wait a minute. Hattie is saying ESPN is covering Wimbledon, their tennis tournament. Make it make sense. Well, they always cover Wimbledon, but that's okay too. And they only show the finals when it comes on to like the bigger networks. Yeah. Okay. So semifinals are usually the finals, but okay. To all of you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Sunshine, Elaine B, Alan, and Hattie. Thank you so much for the love that you've dropped on me. May it be returned unto you all 1,000,000,000 times over. Okay, let me get to my spot. Here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Can't do it as fast as the music plays. Woo. Thank you all so very, 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 very much. All right. Woo, y'all. I just, mm. I might keep that one there for the last. The Wee Willie's helmet is just getting me. That's taking me out. Oof. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, look at this. Sophie. Thank you. See, I come back over scrolling as I'm moving, unstarring the particular comments. There's another one. I thank y'all. Y'all act like y'all have missed me. Thank you. Maybe return unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. Okay. Phew. Here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you. Now, to those that do not like that little song, I'm sorry, but I have to play it because I have to thank everybody for the love that they're dropping upon me. All right. Um, there you go, Lorna Joan. That's what happens when you think you have superior education. You shut the door to everything else. It's not called Shutter Island for nothing. Yeah, they think that what worked 100 years ago is going to work now. Not so much, thankfully. Not so much. Kim, Mrs. S, Marshar, and Joyce Williams' training wheels were just removed when he hit her. You, y'all stop. That he wasn't the one, but okay. That wasn't what was reported. Can you imagine the headlines? Cookies and cream. My manager. Okay, those Rangers just can't help themselves with their idiocy. Is that how you say it? Why follow people that you supposedly don't like? Make it make sense. Well, everybody likes me. But I mean, yeah, I'm not over in any of those other channels. Please, those other channels. But I also opted out of a free membership. So if people are trying to find me in their clouds, good luck with that one. Church Nelly, yes. I initially had that thought, but then I was like, let's not. Is Friedrich trying to? Yeah. I just, if there's royal security around, see, even if Harry had his option to have it, would they really be trying to protect? I mean, we had that guy that walked out of a store and right behind Absent Lady and Sway Sway when they were at some engagement. I showed the video, like she turns or a picture of it. She turned to look to see, and then security wants to come running. Um, did you not have people? Did you not go into the stores to say, "Hey, everybody, stay in place until the idiots get inside this one store"? Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, the heir and his wife. Okay, let me behave myself. Let me come over here. Mrs. says, God, all I'm asking for at this moment is for the way for YouTube not to spend my hard earned money. I despise them taking 30% and then censoring me. Well, it's really, I think it's 45% of super chats and stuff. I think that's why if it comes to Cash App, I get it all. Ooh, I'm just saying. All right. But I'm grateful for everything that you all drop on me. So not everybody uses Cash App and all that other stuff. So just still scrolling through comments, looking. Um, Mrs. S is too funny. She says, Gwendolyn D, hello. Non-notifications got me. YouTube is always screwing with their mother father. It's odd that you didn't get it on the cell, but you got it on your tablet. Yeah, that's just, but that happens. I don't control, you know how. They are, look at this, Antoinette. Oh my goodness. They are messing with, notifications. I haven't been as active maybe over the last few weeks, so maybe that's what happened. I don't know, but yeah. I am gonna get to trash time. Don't worry, everybody, it's coming. But everybody keeps dropping love and messages, and I just have to come over here and acknowledge. Y'all just deal because I don't want to wait to the end of the stream. All right. So, first, Tinkerbell, thank you for 4 months. Did see that you had rejoined, but thank you for 4 months of membership. I so appreciate the ongoing support. Antoinette, thank you for the super sticker. May what you've dropped upon me be returned unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. This is for you, and then I'm going to get into trash time, y'all. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me come over here. Um, oh, and Lottie is 6 months. Why do I feel like it was more than 6 months, Lottie? I don't know. Okay, but 6 months. Sometimes the timing is off. And then Hattie is saying, wow, 28 months. Yeah, time does fly. I appreciate all the channel members, those that have been for a couple of days and were gifted, as well as those that have been here from the beginning. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I so appreciate y'all. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, where was I? Let me get up here. I'm scanning comments really quickly. Just scanning, 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 scanning. Okay, let me come back over. I'm wondering who she's going to make a great comeback. Smart as a fifth grader, Lord. I don't know. I think I know who you're referring to, but I'm just going to let it wait. Kenneth, how are you? Good to see you. See your name, but I see that you are in the chat. All right, let me, as you all have been patiently waiting, let's just go. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. So the first thing out, there was an election Thursday in the UK, and I only know because I have been following some UK-based squaddies that are over there, as well as a lot of people were just talking about that. And so KC3 has appointed his third prime minister in his 2-year reign. Ooh, you trying to outdo Mummy? It speaks volumes, I'm just saying. And yes, we know that the one political party got trounced over there. I just I hope for the same here in the US. The one that wants to get won't get. And we'll move on. Okay, from that. There is a video. This is it was out on the tiles, I guess you can say, when you open up the computer, and it is kind of disgusting because he is wiping his nose. And you're gonna go shake people's hands. So it said the king and queen visit Edinburgh Castle. It was raining. She had an umbrella. The horse didn't want to get wet. Okay, just. But I just thought it was absolutely. He should have kept this hat and used the feather. I would have much rather seen a feather than him taking the back of his hand when he's offering them to other people to shake. Whew, gosh. Okay, so speaking of squatty thoughts, but it's more appropriate here, like I was speaking on, the non-royal sitting in the royal box without any royal there present, but nevertheless. They created scandals about Meghan Markle's family while actively hiding real scandals for the Middletons. Quote, free press, end quote. Very, very true. In their bankruptcy, it seems like when your daughter disappears and claims she has a certain disease, allegedly, but comes out looking fresh and finely pulled, that your scandals go away and you just get to show up at Wimbledon and sit in the box as if you were royal when you're not. But okay. hmm Anyone but Meghan. Okay, I'm just gonna say it like that because that's how I feel. Now these two trolls can't help themselves, so I'm gonna pay them back when I show my second screenshot. Absent lady Mhm. 'Cause she's absent again, but who gives a flying fig? Okay. Um, Derangers are truly deranged. People who claim they support them, and this one using the name of them and then sharing this. Oh, okay. So, feeling that it's too good not to share. Alrighty. So they say, the lioness is back, and neither she nor her husband are going to allow the two narcs back into their lives ever. And so it says, say something to my face, bitch. Now, this is a photo taken from when the Queen had passed away. Queen Elizabeth II had passed away. And as some of y'all call him Wank, I call him Sway Sway, Swillio, you know. Mhm. And his now absent wife, absent lady, demanded to do a walkabout. But then you want to say something to my face, bitch. So I guess if she's calling someone a bitch, she's well enough to get her ass kicked. I'm just asking the question. You wanted to shut everyone else down and claim that we were attacking when it was just asking a simple question. Where is she? Now, we did have some fun because you're going to get trolled. We did have fun, but the trolling was deserved when you put out doctored pictures of a happy family. Just going to leave it at that. Now, him riding on a scooter all alone in Windsor. But y'all don't live at Windsor. Okay. Now, this is my I didn't put any wording on it, but this is my play when I saw this picture, because I saved it and I said, "Oh, I know what the horse is saying." The horse is saying, "Say something to me, bitch." And why does every living thing give her a stank eye? Because she stanks, maybe, when they are standing next to her. Kids and other adults, horses. And that ain't Calmilla, but I'm just saying. Mm, yeah, something to be said in pictures. Sure. But yeah, that's what the horse is saying. Say something to me, bitch. Y'all want to put people in pictures and think that, well, there you go. All right. From one horse to another. Ooh. I get high, I get high, I get high. Yeah, she's smelling that fresh air. And saying, please let me see when my day comes. Sure. All right, let me. Now, Scootergate. Okay, I'm just gonna this thoughts, squatty thoughts. So hashtag the toxic British media doesn't post pap pics and don't bother quote hashtag that family in the private time. Hashtag wankers says pap pics mean the subject called the paps. So wankers are, deranged, just so we're all on the same page. So the clout chaser making the scooter look uncool had Paps film him publicity stunt. Right. So here, I mean, you made a man publication who gave you what was it, $1 million hush money, so to speak. hmm but you made his publication here in the U.S. Prince William zipping around Windsor Castle on an electric scooter is a sight to see. He was holding on for dear life, but I get it. Mhm. He's just not used to, I guess, motorized apparatus. But here he is. And again, you're on castle grounds, but you get papped. hmm How convenient. How convenient. And if you have time to play on a scooter, you have time to get your arse working, showing up at engagements. Is this what the work from home royal, king to be is going to look like? Just scooting around? You should get enough of being on all fours. Okay. Now, let me take the banner down for just a moment. This is saying Prince William's overseas appearance is in doubt as Princess Kate, and it says to remain in UK. I doubt that's why his overseas appearance is in doubt. I mean, he's traveled without her. I don't think was she on the trip when he got the pulled pork in another country? Okay, y'all tell me in the comments, because he has no trouble. Didn't he fly to New York City? And wasn't she sick at the time? Okay, I'm just maybe she wasn't. I don't know. Sway sway swillio. This is the balcony you and your absent lady get to look forward to. hmm hmm Okay. The ranger alert, troll alert, 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 alert. This one thinks she's doing the big one. I'm not even saying the name. Y'all see it on the screen. She thinks she's doing a big one because she's going after Prince Harry while she's taking pictures of Prince Harry and other servicemen around him doing the same thing. So Prince Harry's sitting on his rear and playing video games during his quote tour, end quote. Harry is no hero. You flicking jackass. Service personnel get downtime. They're not 24/7 in that regard. They do have shifts that they work, and they do have downtime. He was an officer, so yes, he gets downtime too. These are pictures taken by well, you're, I believe, an American, but taken by the media over there. And, for their PR, showing the prints. But you want to now make it into something bad and nefarious and all that other stuff. F you. And I understand you had charges against you for assaulting your ex who was a veteran. So your love for the vets ain't too much, but nevertheless, allegedly. But take your trolling and shove it so far up your behind that you smile sunshine and blind everyone around you. Okay. Let me move on to the next troll. So, Sussex Squad, did you realize that this was something that we were forbidden to do? Okay. So this fool said, SS, Sussex Squad, is definitely under supervision. Someone brought them to Nigeria. They stood with welcome signs and then took pictures in local dresses with Meghan, although they are Meghan fans from the US. I don't know what drugs these folks are on or what alcohol. If it's moonshine, they had drinking 2000%, because you have got to be high or drunk or just out of your flicking minds to think that those around were fans. Woo! They had such a squad following the direction. Now, how come nobody told me if that was the case? Because I would have wanted to get on that list. Fly me there. Now, what I would have hoped that we would not have done is put on. So now you're disparaging military wives, because that's must be the group that you're talking about when you say local dresses. If you had read the emblem that was on it, then you would have known. It actually said military wives, spouses. You dumb, the crazy, crazy. Okay, so not to be beaten. These trolls, the Rangers, are hilarious. MM doesn't think the squads are damaging, so there's more than one. Squads is plural. Okay, squads are damaging. Her chance for reconciliation with royal family. She doesn't want that, but okay, y'all keep thinking that. So she continues to pay them to attack C. C has the media attacking Meghan at all angles, because reason I say that is because she's not once ever come out to say to the media even in an interview, if she can even put those 4 or 5 or 6 words together, please leave my sister-in-law alone. That's 5 words. Okay. And if you take the hyphenated, in sister, and then you break the in-law, okay, then you're talking 7 words. All right. Yeah, squad. Did y'all know that? First of all, there's more. I just have to laugh. Now, I saw this headline and I said I'm going to put it into the karma corner in a sense and just let it. I'm not going to say too much. Okay. So, seeing that it is a dragloid, but karma is what karma does. Katy Perry to testify in court after requesting $6 million from dying veteran. Hmm. Get the drag on. I thought she was an ambassador and protected. Isn't she the Princess Trust? She did the TV show. Oh my God, look who we have. How is that working out for you, Katie? Get some new dance moves too. All right, the lady in black is always on the case, as are all those that she has helping her, and I'm so grateful. Because the list gets longer and longer, and then the karma gets out there, and like the former TV host, is learning quickly. All those things that you had wished upon Meghan have come back to slap you right across your face, sir. And I'm happy for you. I'm very happy for you, as always. My middle finger energy is always up and stuck for those over there in the UK who will never seem to leave Harry and his wife and children alone, because some of the derangers are asking about the kids. I'm just not going there because that's disgusting. Okay. Um, I'm going to say this up until it comes. Leo season is coming. And knock, knock, ding, ding to all the chocolate lovers out there. Tomorrow is World Chocolate Day for all of you. So don't hurt yourselves. Run into the store to get some chocolate. But I just wanted to end on a sweeter note. There's over 130 comments. I'm going to go up and look. Hang out with y'all for a little bit. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. All right, let me just check and see. Okay. Oh, my manager. You're the greatest client ever. Simply the best. Oh, simply the best. Better than all the rest. Okay. Thank you. You're the best manager ever. Woo! Let me come up. Let me take a little perusal. Were there any comments that I had? All right, Lottie, I'm waiting on. I don't need to know where you were, but what is Scammy doing? Please advise. That's something I want. And then, yes, Little Mac, there you go with the PAP opportunity. Look at me, look at me. I'm on a motorized scooter. Hey, nobody cares. Work harder, aka spot 'em. How are you? Let me see. Idalina, 6 months for Crumbles to get face laugh. Well, yeah, she should have been spending that money, or I would think the money would have went to something a little better than that, because her face is gonna fall again. Whew, okay, some of y'all are having little. Oh my gosh. Okay, Mrs. S is saying they go through prime ministers like I go through Kit Kats. Woo, I think this one is around unless they resign or get put out for some scandal. I don't know. They're already trying, about their religious background, as if that can't be in, 10 Downing or whatever. What? Get your lives. Stop showing the racism. Get your lives. Let's move on. Um, whew. Little Max says those thistle outfits are so clownish. Some of these weird traditions and titles should be left in the past. Well, they're kind of stuck in the past, but yeah, you would think. We know that the only revolutionary thing that Sway Sway will do when he becomes king one day, hopefully at the same age as his father, but I know that's probably not going to be that far off, but he'll do the same. He'll thistle and feather up his kids and you know those that are very close to him, giving special honor to the valet or you know. Mhm, mhm. Woo. All right, let me see. Mrs. S. Talking about Kit Kats, has Skeletor been spotted at Wimbledon as of yet? Not to my knowledge. I understand Roger F is supposed to be honored, and he might have already been, but you know, I'm not following because I haven't. I'm just gonna keep on going. Let's see. V says the Umroyals look like they're dressed up for a Harry Potter costume party. Yes. I think they have all the houses represented, although I think they're all under slithering. Um, I see Edwina, as y'all call him, had no trouble getting out, getting on a plane and traveling over there to get to that award. Waited all the months to get a title that was allegedly supposed to be his from the moment that the Queen said, and left here. Lioness. She can't even defend herself, far less stand up to someone else. Oh. Mrs. S, I would love for them. See, people keep playing and thinking that that California girl that they see in Megan, sweet. If they watched the documentary and they saw that one flash moment, she was pregnant. So, really don't mess with pregnant women. She was pregnant and like your brother. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. I would like to see Absent Lady even say that to Megan because Megan had no trouble. Now, this is the part that they keep forgetting. Megan had no problem telling Sway Sway to get his finger out of her face. And you think Absent Lady is going to stand there and say something like that to her? Y'all, please. Whew, I would love to see it though. Now that would be a Netflix series that would get ratings. Mm, let me behave myself. Okay. Mina. Yes, they can. Small children. hmm Before they, lose all those senses. But yes, small children. Children and animals can sense evil. You go, Mina. Mrs. S. Oh my gosh. Mrs. S. The horse is saying, touch me if you dare. I'm about to kick you back into December. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to get to your comments. Oh, oh Lorna. So who brought the clowns? The Grump, Chucky, the Hump, Carmella, the Thump, Willie Leaks, the Clump, Edwina, the Thump, and the Clump. Lord of Mercy, Edwina. Oh, he looks so. There is a picture that shows Edwina and Sway Sway. I guess just the angle they caught them. Edwina is 18 years older than Sway Sway, and they look like they are twin brothers. Okay, I'm just saying. The hairline, Sway Sway's got him by, a foot or two, but moving on. I'll let y'all go see the picture. It's hilarious. Whew. Kim, okay. Some want to call her a lioness. I'll just call her something that begins with a P. I'll be good. Kim and I appreciate that. Thank you for being good. Woo. Yeah, okay. Let them think what they want. She don't have no voice. Lioness rule. Lioness rule. So say what you want. And I saw a fun fact speaking of lioness. So Sway, you better look out for this. Okay, so the fun fact that I saw on the X app is um, when a lioness is in heat, and if the male can't keep up, she will bite his nuts. So Sway, yes. So like I said, lioness rule. Let me get through this, cause y'all. To those who it might be your first time here. Hi. Talk about just about everything. All right. So when they want to attach lioness, I don't see her biting his nuts or controlling everything. Mm, okay. Rhonda, why does it look like he can't stop that thing? Because he couldn't. When you see the video, it's hilarious. It's hilarious, Joyce. Okay. Did KKK get a facelift or her on her mumbling tongue? Y'all are having no mercy. None whatsoever. I love it though. Mrs. says, how long was that puppet on the scooter? I guess long enough to get the picture taken. Was it even moving? It was a video. There is a video. So, New York Post, not that you want to give them clicks, but it is a video that they have of it moving. That's what the still picture is taken from that you see. And that's why it's got the horrible resolution, is because it's taken from. Whoo, Kim Harris says, put the training wheels back on. Oof. I mean, it's like him with the shovel trying to dig in the ground, and we were like, that's not how you shovel. Again, getting Pat video or pictures, while on the grounds of the Windsor Castle. Yeah. And showing that you rather play with the kids' toys than letting the kids. And where are your kids? Ooh. Praying Auntie, how are you? If stupid W was pushing was pushing with his feet, he could strengthen his butt muscles. Okay. I'm gonna leave that right where it needs to be left. Tia, never seen someone looking so awful riding a child's scooter. Maybe he had been to the local pub. Maybe that's why. I don't know why he decided to get on that and let himself be. He thought that was a cool moment. T Mac. So riding around the castle is work. I'm just asking for a friend. Apparently so. Apparently so. And absent lady's not getting on one because she can't afford to accidentally fall and maybe bump her face to the ground. That would be a waste of time and effort. Whew. Okay. Paul Charles. Willie probably took one of the kids' scooters. What an idiot. Well, I hope at those young age they don't have motorized, but they usually can handle it much better than somebody. Sway Sage. Mina, and that's why Princess Diana said, and give Prince Harry the nickname Good King Harry. Yes, she knew. She knew. Mrs. S, what difference does it make? He is never home with her. He is afraid of being booed. Well, Joan says, I'm sick of seeing Will Not and Kate's faces. I even hate to ask you, Joan, what is the alternative? Lorna, so is Willie Lynx going to replace his helicopter with a scooter? Just ask him for a friend. Ooh, I wonder who would buy it. Maybe his new pal, Tom C, who didn't go to his daughter's graduation but attended that concert and got a friendship bracelet. Ugh. Okay, let me move on. Lottie, he looks pretty stupid out there trying to ride a scooter. Well, Joyce. Joyce. Oh, they're still doing the drum beat on the D word against the Sussexes, but I'm just going to keep on moving on. Keep telling them the more they try to put that on the Sussexes, the bigger Harry gets, and then, more in love they are. Woo! Yeah, this is a very vibrant live stream I see. Idalina, 3 strings of hair and Doolittle. Beware of false knowledge. It's more dangerous than ignorance. Mhm. Martin, how are you? Showing a picture of Harry playing video games with the fellow soldiers is not a flex. The idiot thinks that it is. The idiots think that it is, yes. We will just, yeah. Little Max says those pictures show Harry with other military men on their off-duty time. Clearly, he is not in a castle lording over everyone like Sway Sway and hanging with the guys because those that had served with him were very adamant about he wanted to be one of the guys. Didn't want them to call him, with respect to his military title and rank. So, yeah, I'm just Miss September. Soldiers get downtime. It's not as if Harry is by himself there. Exactly. That was the big thing. Like that's what most of Squad, just with the screenshot, because they weren't under her timeline, were saying that you're talking about Harry, but you're also, you know, talking bad about the others that are in the pictures with him. Like he's not sitting there by himself. So yeah, it's, you need a brain before you can really try to go after the Sussexes. So I don't care what type of platform that they have and all that stuff. Hey Joseph, how are you? Give me a break, Boulder Dash. Woo! Let's see. A little Mac V, more like age 2, throwing a tantrum just like a toddler. Well, we do remember him at the piano, and Harry comes over, crawled over, and started banging on the keys. And Harry, Harry, I guess Harry stepped on his foot. Oh, poor him, and he was screaming and yelling. Yeah. Let me see. Oh my. Paul says UK election didn't have the good coverage because they all focused on the American Independence Day celebration got more attention than the election on July 4th. Wow. Because of the party that got obliterated. Mhm, mhm. Woo. Okay. T Mac, are there children writing all these? Well, probably. I'm just going to leave it at that. Probably. Mhm. Thank you, V. Exactly. Meghan is done with Harry's Windsor relatives, yes, because they were done with her initially and tried from the moment they knew they were dating and tried everything. Mrs. Escalator, the stuck up, would not stand up for Meghan because she got to shine while disparaging Meghan. That part. You call her that, I call her absent lady. It don't matter either way. She's full of the ish that she likes to spew. Mm. Church Nelly, attacking a veteran that served 2 damn tours. What the F? Right. Again, I showed on Twisted Trash Thursday how the Pat Tillman Foundation has been talking about Invictus Games since the beginning. So it's not just a 2024 thing and, Harry just landed on radar. They have always. It is a great honor. If you don't understand why, look, Harry is a veteran. Just let me just put it that way. And if you know Pat Tillman, then you understand. Moving on. Mhm. Um, Tier says, I'm a chocolate addict. Well, you're going to be enjoying tomorrow then, I guess. Ian, let's see. Any day is chocolate. Oh, well, that's true, but it has its own world chocolate day. I happened to notice that before I went live, and I'm glad I did. Hey, Nash. Um, Neither am I, Mrs. S. Now, I consider a Twix candy bar every so often as chocolate. Don't come for me, y'all. I know, but I'm not a big chocolate fan. When I was dating, and I even said with my husband, he got over it easy because you know how people on Valentine's Day these big boxes. No, because truly you just did not know what you were biting into. New things. Dolores is saying those certified crazy trolls are working hard to show how crazy they are. Exactly. And the crazier they act, the more the lady in black's gonna whoop their arses. Okay. Oh, Joan, you are really doing it up today. Let's see. Thank you for the super security. You said they act like spurned ex-lovers, deranged, all of them. Anybody that says anything off the charts, where you have to go like, what did you just say? What did I just read? Yeah, they do act like ex-lovers. They wish, and it shall never come true. Okay. Thank you. This is for you. Let me get to my spot. Ready. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you. Let's see here. Come back over. All right. Let me go back to comments. Come back over here. All right, I see the comment. Let me see. Is this from Lottie? Ian, okay. Scammy is appealing the ruling and going to the appeals court. Remember, Woody Woot visited her last month. So I guess Woody Woot gave the payment because going to the appeals route is not cheap. Someone who doesn't have a job and is allegedly on disability, who's paying this legal bill? Okay. Good luck with that because you didn't have a footing, and that's what the court said. So the three strikes you're out, you're going the appeals route, and then you're really going to look stupid. But hey, if it's not your money, you don't mind spending it. You're just trying to get some out of your sister, half sister. Get a scooter, Scammy. Get a scooter. Adelina says Prince Harry is a hero, is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to preserve and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. Yes. That part. Ooh, finishing off my tea. Connie Balmer! How are you? Okay, Dolores. Willie should have worn a helmet. Exactly. He doesn't have hair to mess up. Well, and to protect that big ass head of his, too, if he had fell. Okay. And he'll find out the hard way. Um, hint, hint, absent lady. That might be your way out. All right. Moving along. Let's go on. What is today? The sun is out. Okay, let me behave myself. Cookies and cream, sir. Pegalot just can't help making a complete fool out of himself. He's a low-life wimp. Well, he thinks he's a big boy. Look at me. I'm riding a scooter. I'm a big boy now. Martin, you better tell him again. Don't mess with us Cali girls. I'm just saying. I do hope that one day Meghan does release a memoir. I don't give a flick who is holding the title of monarch over there. Release the memoir. At that point, if American Riviera Orchards doesn't make her a billionaire, child, that memoir. What? The sales? What? Okay. Just saying. Mrs. S. Megan got some black blood in her. When prompted, she know how to take off her earrings and her dainty pumps and kick some serious ass. That part. But some forget that. Many just don't want to claim that part of Megan, and she's done nothing to hide it. But y'all go on believing that. She showed you a glimpse. Yeah. Come on, write that memoir. She probably already has it written. And what was this? Because y'all may know, and it was during my hiatus in a sense, where there was this question raised about Harry having to answer over the 400 unprinted pages or whatever of the spare. I'm like, a judge really asked that question? What's in those pages? Oh, y'all are that royal family. They are scared to death. What else might be there? Y'all better leave them alone. That's all I'm gonna say. Leave them alone. If you're smart, leave them alone. Harry had the first book cross-checked, reference, legal checks, all that done. That's why y'all couldn't come for him. Okay? Let the second book drop and see what happens. Whew. I mean, what are y'all gonna blame if KC3 kicked the bucket? You gonna blame that on a book being released? Please. He's an old man with a disease that y'all said he had. Okay, moving on. T Mac, sorry for that soapbox moment. T Mac tier, exactly. Megan is not one to play with for sure. Some continue to think that. And it has nothing to do with those stupid claims of her being a bully. No, she will stand up for herself. She's not one just let you walk over her. Now, you go on and think that if you want to. hmm All right. I see the comment and I bust out laughing. I'm sorry. Ian, Katie is supposed to be a lioness? In which life exactly? Because it's not this, this one. Tear. Yes, Mrs. S. Don't forget the Vaseline. Sure. Lorna, I said nothing of the such. So, Lorna said, so are you saying VS Speaks Royally that King Chucky lost his nut? That would explain a lot. I said nothing of the such. Ah, whew, let me go. Let me go. Hello, home bartending with John. Listen, if y'all want to know about drinks and how to make and just get your sips on while he's showing you how to make, there you go. That's a channel too. Since some of us do like to have adult drinks, I'm just saying. Okay. Whew. Yes, Dolores. Isn't Megan a Leo? Who is the lioness? Well, mhm. They forget that part too. Yes. Mhm. Judy, his new PR is clowning him. Well, it wasn't like the old ones were any better, but yeah. Lavender, his courtiers must hate him. They just don't realize how it's going to hit. They really, oh, this will make you look. Now, maybe if he was out there with his son, that would have been something different. But you're a grown man in the middle of the day when others are working, riding on a scooter. Okay. Playing on a scooter. Um, yeah, lioness. Little Mac, Dolores, a troll referred to Kate as a lioness. Yeah. You had to see I'm not gonna put it back up, but if you replay, you'll see the part where I showed a screenshot of what they were saying. Yeah, I just Okay, I got it. I got the laugh, I think, out. Okay. Mrs. S. Ahem. Leave my Tommy quote, terrific, end quote. Cruise alone. You know how I love that quote, little, end quote, man. He is to me what Nacho is to Church Nelly. Oof. Mm. He used to be for me too, but I'm just going to leave it there. Okay. My boss has spoken. But that's Sway Sway's new buddy because he flew to be at that concert over there where Sway Sway was at. Okay. We're going to pretend like that didn't happen, Mrs. S. I just have to ask. I will push back on the boss sometimes. I'm just saying. Okay. You know, they had that dinner together. Okay. Mrs. S says the Rangers are too touched. I'm just going to leave it at that. To know that they are insulting all soldiers when they insult Harry. They don't see it that way. They think they are getting, a one up and yeah. hmm I don't know if y'all can hear Penelope in the background, but my dog, I'll tell you what. Mm-mm. Yeah, I agree with you, Mrs. S, on the mom of the award, the person whose name is on the award. I'm gonna leave it at that. Karen W. The people that are commenting on Prince Harry playing video games while serving in a war zone is very ignorant. The prince good taking is very good taking care of his health. Go sit down, fool. Well, I mean, there's downtime. Soldiers aren't the 24/7. I don't obviously they're dimwits because they don't even understand that, but try if you want to try to disparage. He's getting the award on July 11th, whether he's there in person or not to receive it. He is the recipient. Go shove it up your hateful arses that don't like that idea. Okay. Let me see. SAS. I'm late. Love you all. Don't worry about it. You can always listen to replay. Hello, hello to all those that I may have missed. T. Mac Lorna, she may take it to the Supreme Court. Oh my God, the thought though. The Supreme Court, and mind you, not all cases that go, people, petition actually get heard. So, um, because your half sister, who is well known, but given who controls the Supreme Court, a certain party, yeah, they probably will hear it. Um, anyway, but your half sister, who is 17 years younger than you, who, when she came into the world, you were already moved out of the home or about to. Well, you weren't living with your father, so you were with your mom, and you weren't, it was no big deal because you weren't living with your dad and his new wife and then their child. Okay. And you are upset because she stated, the younger half sibling stated that she was raised as an only child, and you're upset because when she was 2 years old, you were having your children that you then did not raise, but we won't go there, will we? Hmm. Okay, let me move on. Y'all triggered me. Supreme Court, please. She better hope she can get through the appeals court. Technically, she doesn't have a standing, so I don't see why they would even hear the appeal. Okay, but that's not my giddy up. Maybe Max will cover it at some point. Let me see. Little Mac, VS, the paper is asking for a message between Harry and his ghostwriter to say Harry knew about what they did to him before 2006 to get the case thrown out. Clearly they also want those 400 pages. Yeah. Okay. I was wondering, I was like, why are y'all asking for? But messages between him and his ghostwriter, as if the to say Harry knew about what they did to him before 2006. So they admitted they did something to him before 2006. I mean, should he bring another case? Okay, let me come on down. They always tell on themselves. They really do. They always tell on themselves. Claudia says, "Hello, everyone. Leos don't let people walk all over us." Exactly. Exactly. T Mac says, "Little Mac, but they better be careful of what they're asking for." True, 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 true. Let, don't tell them. They'll find out because they are FA. They will find out for sure, for sure. Hmm. Um, Paul, maybe Charles paid 8 million um, pounds, I guess, for that scooter for William. Yes, since the Queen gave him a helicopter worth 7 million pounds. Connie Balmer says Harry isn't releasing contents from part two memoir. Yeah, no. There's no reason for him to. Therefore, that would kill any chances of a book, please. He is much smarter than them. Mm-mm. All right. I didn't realize it was an hour and a half. Well, I'm giving you a long one, and I gave y'all two this week. What? Okay. Mm. Cookies and cream. I believe the Unroyals are behind Scammy's lawsuits against Meghan. They're determined to humiliate and destroy Meghan. They don't want the Sussexes to be successful. They want Harry back in the UK. So I'm going to address each one. Not that you asked me, manager, but they're determined to humiliate and destroy Meghan. They're only humiliating and destroying themselves. So let them keep on playing that stupid ass game because they are truly the royals, the unroyals, as you call them, are truly the definition of insanity because they just keep going and trying the same ish over and over again, expecting a different result. When the ish blows back in their faces, are all like, "Oh, how the hell did that happen?" Okay. Um, Joan, cookies and cream. Obviously, Scammy has no money, or she wouldn't keep suing Meghan for money. Another lunatic on the loose. Exactly. Which I do hope that she is going to have to wind up paying the attorney fees that Meghan had to endure. How she's going to do that, I don't know, but she better get them folks that paying for these to pay for that. Or maybe they should, mhm, tap some of that money she gets per month. Um, Mrs. S. VS speaks. Did you see Tom Cruise with his shirt off in the movie Maverick for a white boy his age? His body was banging. Well, he has time to get it banged because he likes banging. Hence why Sway Sway took to him. I'm going to stop right now. Hey Raven, how are you? Why do they think that Harry is going to come back? Cray cray. Well, they are the definition of insanity. That's all I'm going to say. They are the definition of insanity. Let me come up here. I'm just going to show. I'm going to show. This is the last comment since she has promised that she will do this. I do hope you all enjoyed this longer Sussex Saturday. I had a great time with you all. Um, those that it's your first, second, or third time, and you're just like hanging out at the clouds, hit the thumbs up. It's all right. It's free. You know, you might get gifted a membership. Hey, it's gifted. No skin off your back. To those who gifted, I love y'all. It's the thought that counts. Um, anyway, please be safe out there. I believe there's supposed to be some storms later on. When it's this hot, the storms get ugly. So just be safe out there, everyone. Please take care of yourselves. I will see you around the respective hallways that I know you from. And love you all. Take care. See you soon. Bye.